We are the Wistl Family Adventures channel. Follow us on our chaotic and crazy adventures as we navigate life in a new country. Today, we realise the real meaning of simple living by watching how much our kids have learned since being in the Philippines. So in summary, our children have learned some really important lessons, and the one thing they have learned here in the Philippines is the So welcome back to Wistl Family Adventures on another really hot and sunny day. The storms have blown over. We are now being blessed with a lot of blue skies, a lot of heat, a lot of sunshine, and it is absolutely boiling. These last few days have been a little bit trickier for me. I've been quite unwell and I'm just slowly starting to get over it, very slowly. So we've been spending a lot of our days inside. Obviously now the rain has passed, we've come back out to our beautiful pool area, somewhere that we absolutely cherish and somewhere that we are so incredibly grateful to have. And the pool is definitely the place where we all definitely start to feel a lot better. It's something that, as I said, we are so lucky to have, and it's one thing that we really wanted to happen whilst we were here in the Philippines, was to teach our children some seriously important life lessons, and of course one of those is to learn how to swim. In England it's quite important and most kids learn how to swim at quite a young age. Harry in fact even took his own swimming lessons at home. We paid to do a few before we came out here, but because the two little ones were still a little bit too little, having a swimming pool and being able to be with them every day here, when we're on our off days or when we're not doing too much, or like this weekend being not very well, we can put a hell of a lot of effort into teaching them a really important life skill. And I know you guys know that Elwin herself is doing extremely well with this, but Oslo is starting to learn how to swim, and he is 4 years old. He'll be 5 in August, and he's actually started to learn in the little pool. We're just in the little pool now, it's so hot, and he's actually learning how to look after himself in the water. He's learning practical skills, he's learning things that will help save his life in the future in situations like that, and it's just incredible to see how much they're learning just by building up their own confidence without teachers, without a specific instructor, without spending a lot of money. He's learned all by himself how to be extremely confident in the water, and it's just been an absolute blessing to be able to see that happen.
So it's not just the kids that have seen benefits of having a pool. I think both me and Bex also have personally benefited from it. Well, I can speak to him myself. I feel like I've lost a bit of weight. Okay, not as much as I wanted to, but by doing laps or having time exercising has really helped. I think something that wasn't really in my mindset in the past. So a swimming pool for us is our happy place, and it's something we've learned majorly since we've been to the Philippines, that it helps us to slow down and find simple things in life more pleasurable. So for example, the swimming pool is great for the kids to just socialise with other people and have fun, and us to wind down and come away from technology and all stuff which is meaningless and distracting.
Yeah.
And it also gives you vitamin D.
So I think there's something about being in the Philippines that really makes you slow down and appreciate all these little moments. It's definitely a luxury to have a swimming pool, obviously, but at the same time, because we've slowed down so much, obviously we haven't traveled any places recently. Actually, it's kind of the way we really like it, is just to hang here. Technically, we weren't ever going to be realistically a travel channel. We were going to attempt to live in a new country for a little while and see how that went. And part of living is to stay where you live, you know. Not many people go on a lot of holidays in the year. So we've planned trips and we've been to places that we really adored, and maybe in the future we'll be able to do some more. But this is realistically for us a really simple life. We have a 1-bedroom condominium, and the best kind of benefit from that is coming down here to the swimming pool and being able to not only have fun, to make ourselves healthy, to, you know, like if I'm feeling really stressed or pent up about something, or my mental health is feeling at an all-time low, this really helps. Getting in the water, cooling down, because when you get all angry and irritated, you get hot and stuffy, especially now summer's here, and that sort of thing can be really difficult to deal with. So we come out here, we give each other space, we cool down, and that's also a massive benefit. It really does help. Exercising and doing things in an active way does really help with my brain specifically, but obviously now the benefits are our kids are also learning new skills, learning to have fun in the water, and learning passions that maybe they can take with them somewhere else in the world in the future.
And in the Philippines, my favorite stuff is like plants and greenery.
Or the nature.
Or the nature.
So what I like about having a pool is that I can swim, I can do cool stuff, I can be with my family, and I can chill and just be myself.
I think people always are saying that a simple life means that you have to live like really secluded, either in a province or on an island in the middle of like nowhere to experience a simple life, and I don't think that's true. I think people have expectations of what simple living really does look like, and to us it just looks like having simple pleasures and simple things that make us happy. And I think that really is honestly the real key to having simplicity, and a nice relaxing. Now there's someone's doing something every time I turn it on. As I was trying to say before, I got rudely interrupted, and it may happen again. It's been going on and off for the last like 20 minutes, and I've been trying to wait for a quiet moment to recapture what I was saying. But I feel like the definition of a simple life or simple living meant something completely different to me before we came here. It meant having that little, you know, a little house, little space, big land around you, you know, in the middle of nowhere, self-sufficiency and all that. And I think a simple life has definitely been redefined since being here in the Philippines. It's more of an attitude than your surroundings. It's how you approach your life and how you find joy and how you learn things and what you decide to do over what you have around you and what you've got. So in summary, our children have learned some really important lessons have learned here in the Philippines is the skill of swimming, to swim and to enjoy the water and to be confident and have all of that, those good feelings towards something so simplistic as being in water. And that's something that we are so incredibly proud of them to see, especially now Oslo. As you saw, he's really getting so much more confident. He wouldn't go in without his life jacket, and now we rarely give him his life jacket actually. I mean, we're quite confident in his ability to know how to swim and how deep he can go when he needs help. So we have a bigger pool where he has to have a float on him, but he now has just a rubber ring. So slowly he's getting more and more confident, and I'm sure in a few more weeks he won't even need that either. So amazing to see that. And it really does matter to have these more simplistic life goals and simple ways to live and enjoy our life here. Even though we aren't like high energy travelers, actually the Philippines has taught us the most important thing, which is just be content with what you have, to enjoy the simple life and to slow down. And I don't think, as I said earlier, it's your environment that makes it simple living. I think it's just a mindset and how you approach your life yourself. And it's just something that we really adore about being here. And I know it's just a swimming pool, and to some of you that may be super boring and not matter to you at all. To us, it has been like a godsend, and we are extremely happy to have had the pleasure to watch our children grow in multiple different ways in the most simplest of settings. So we're going to close today's video off. I really hope you enjoyed seeing some of our progression here in the Philippines and how we are living just super easy, super relaxed at the moment, taking in the summer heat, enjoying things and all of that lovely life stuff. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching again, and salamat po, of course. Thank you, and we'll see you then. Bye.